Imagine looking up at the night sky one evening. Everything looks normal. The moon is glowing softly. The stars are where they've always been. But somewhere in the darkness of space, something invisible is moving toward us. Not a comet, not an asteroid, something far worse. A rogue black hole. A cosmic monster wandering through the galaxy with no star to orbit, silently drifting through space. And if one of these entered our solar system, the consequences would be beyond imagination. Planets would be thrown out of orbit. Tides would rip across Earth. And eventually, our world might be swallowed by gravity itself. So today we ask the terrifying question: what if a rogue black hole entered our solar system? When we hear the words black hole, we often imagine them sitting quietly at the center of galaxies. But the universe is far more chaotic than that. Astronomers believe there could be millions of rogue black holes drifting through the Milky Way. These are black holes that were ejected from their original systems. Sometimes two black holes collide, and the resulting gravitational kick launches one across the galaxy. Other times, when a massive star explodes as a supernova, the newborn black hole is shot away like a cosmic cannonball. Once that happens, the black hole becomes a cosmic drifter. Travels alone, invisible, silent. And the frightening part? Black holes themselves emit no light at all. That means a rogue black hole could pass through interstellar space for millions of years without anyone noticing. Until one day, it enters a star system, maybe even ours. First, the idea sounds like science fiction. But in reality, it's possible. Our galaxy contains over 100 billion stars. And between those stars are vast regions filled with wandering objects. Rogue planets, dead stars, neutron stars, and black holes. Scientists estimate there could be tens of millions of rogue black holes moving through the Milky Way. Now consider something else. Our solar system is not standing still. It is orbiting the center of the galaxy at 828,000 kilometers per hour. Meanwhile, these rogue black holes are also moving at incredible speeds. In the vast dance of the galaxy, their paths occasionally cross with star systems. The chances of one passing near our solar system are extremely small, but not zero. And if it did happen, we probably wouldn't notice it right away, because the black hole would be completely invisible until its gravity starts revealing its presence. The first warning might come from the outer edges of our solar system. Far beyond Neptune lies a frozen region filled with icy bodies called the Oort cloud. This cloud extends trillions of kilometers into space. It's like a massive shell of ancient debris surrounding our solar system. If a rogue black hole passed nearby, its gravity would begin to disturb these objects. Suddenly, thousands of comets would be knocked off course. Many of them would begin falling toward the inner solar system. Astronomers would notice something strange. Comets appearing from unexpected directions. More and more of them. At first, scientists might suspect a passing star. But soon, the calculations would reveal something terrifying. The gravitational disturbance would point to something extremely massive and extremely close. Something we cannot see. A rogue black hole. As the black hole moves closer, the real chaos begins. The planets in our solar system are locked into delicate gravitational balance with the sun. But introducing a black hole into the system is like throwing a bowling ball into a clockwork machine. The first planet to feel the effects might be Neptune. Its orbit could stretch and distort. Then Uranus might begin drifting off course. Gravitational forces would start pulling planets into new paths. Some could be flung out of the solar system entirely, becoming rogue planets themselves. Others might spiral inward toward the sun. Or worse, toward the black hole. The entire structure of our solar system, stable for 4.5 billion years, would begin to unravel. But Earth's biggest danger wouldn't come immediately, because at first, the black hole might pass relatively far away. But even that would cause terrifying consequences. Black holes don't just pull objects toward them. Their gravity also creates powerful tidal forces. We already experience tidal forces from the moon. They cause the oceans to rise and fall every day. But a black hole would be different. If a rogue black hole passed through the outer solar system, Earth's tides could grow hundreds of meters high. Entire coastlines could be flooded. Massive tsunamis would crash across continents. Earthquakes and volcanic eruptions would increase as the planet's crust is stretched by gravitational stress. The climate would begin to collapse. Weather patterns would spiral into chaos. Civilization would be facing a disaster unlike anything in human history. But the worst might still be coming. Because depending on the black hole's path, it might not just pass by. It might come closer, much closer. If the black hole entered the inner solar system, something truly surreal would happen. Even though the black hole itself is invisible, its gravity would bend light around it. Astronomers call this gravitational lensing. Stars behind the black hole would appear warped and stretched across the sky. The night sky would start to look distorted, like someone bending reality itself. Telescopes would show a dark sphere where light disappears completely. At that moment, humanity would know. A black hole is inside our solar system. Panic would spread across the planet. But the laws of physics would continue their relentless work. Because gravity never stops. And if the black hole passed close enough to Earth, the planet itself could face a horrifying fate. If Earth were unlucky enough to pass too close to the black hole, the planet would experience something called spaghettification. Yes, that is the real scientific term. The side of Earth closer to the black hole would feel stronger gravity than the far side. The result? Earth would begin stretching like taffy. Mountains would crumble. Oceans would be ripped into long streams of water. The planet's crust would tear apart. Eventually, Earth itself could break into fragments, spiraling into the black hole. From a distance, it would look like glowing debris forming a swirling disk. Within minutes, billions of years of planetary history would vanish forever. But here is the strange part. Black holes don't always destroy everything they encounter. Sometimes they simply pass through a system and leave, leaving chaos behind them. If the rogue black hole passed through our solar system without swallowing Earth, the aftermath would still be catastrophic. Planetary orbits might be permanently altered. Some planets could be gone forever. Others might move closer to the sun or drift into deep space. Earth's climate could become unstable for thousands of years. The sky itself might look different forever. But humanity could survive. And the encounter would become one of the greatest scientific events in history. Proof that even our solar system is not safe from the violent forces of the universe. The universe is beautiful, but it is also unpredictable and sometimes terrifying. Right now, our solar system drifts peacefully through space. But somewhere in the Milky Way, rogue black holes are wandering through the darkness. Silent, invisible, waiting to cross paths with something. Maybe another star, maybe a distant planet, or maybe one day, a small blue world called Earth. And if you're curious about the mysteries and dangers hidden in our universe, make sure you subscribe, because the next cosmic story might be even more unbelievable.